going to be slightly different than my normal videos. So if you are coming here expecting something super duper creative and crafty, you may want to stick around, you may not. That's fine, I don't mind. But for those of you who are Stampin' Up kind of aficionados and are really kind of wanting to think about what's coming, what's going and stuff like that, then stick around, because I'm going to kind of try and go through the current catalogue and make my predictions as to what is staying and what is going. So I've got my notepad at the side of me here, just to take some notes. Might even talk about what I think we need in terms of in colours, because every year Stampin' Up come out with 5 on-trend in colours for us to enjoy alongside their offerings that they give in their standard colour schemes. And so I'm going to sort of maybe talk about what I think is needed, what we haven't seen for a little while. So, hi Jason. Hi Sheila, nice to see you. So I'm just going to call up the video so I can look at y'all's comments. Nice to see you all. And let's get started. So I do want you guys to participate in this, because I'd like, for those of you who are interested, to perhaps come up with a list of the 10 stamp sets that you think we're going to be saying goodbye to. I'm going to make this a bit of a competition. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, my husband gave me these years and years ago. They're super long, and I've got managed to get something on that, and I keep kind of forgetting that I've got them and to use them. So I put on a jumper today and they were in the pockets, so I thought, oh, I might as well use them, and I've left them on. Right, we've got the chat up so I can sit down. Hello Monica, hello Michelle, hello Kimberly, Amanda, Wendy, Deborah, Bonnie, Mindy, Linda, Carol, Delinda, Sheila, Sharon, Kathy, Janine, Cindy, Christine. Hello. Okay, so who's excited for the new catalogue? Me. Right, so just a reminder, we are going to be saying goodbye to some colours. Oh, I forgot, they haven't got it at the front now. They used to put all the in colours in the front, but no, I've forgotten they've changed it, haven't they? I'm just going to see if I've got anything here. Okay, so usually the product medley doesn't carry over. Usually. So I will be surprised if I see it in the new catalogue. Just saying. So, yeah. Gorgeous Posies. That was new this year. Might stay next year. But I'm not going to, I can't say for definite. Personally, can't predict for definite. Flowers for every season. I can imagine the sunflowers staying because they are so lovely. Possibly that's staying too. To a Wild Rose. Now that's not new. That's been around a little while. So am I going to hedge my bets and put To a Wild? I'm going to jot that down for now, that I think it might go. Just hedging my bets there. Butterfly Wishes. Now that's been around a little while as well. Oh, it's so tricky. I'll come back to that one. Mountain Air. Now that's been around for about 1.5 years now. No, I'll come back to that one too. Okay, Painted Poppies. I haven't seen that one being used as much. So, not sure. I can't say for sure. Okay, I have got a feeling that Timeless Tulips is going to go. And I'm not sure about Daisy Lane because I would say the punches are pretty popular still. But, okay, so if you're commenting, you're saying that might go, Linda. Can you actually say what stamp set you're referring to, or certainly put the title? Because when I look up at the comments, I don't know what what page you're referring to. Just to make it easier for me. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Okay, so definitely Timeless Tulips. I'm going to put that down as a one to go. So I just want a list of 10 from you guys. Now this was new. I think this may stay. May stay. Yes, you, Linda. Dressed to Impress. Not sure about that one either. Okay, Worlds of Good. Not sure if that's still popular. Okay, High Tide for sure. I think that's going. That has been around quite a while. Bye, tulips. Yeah, and I see. I haven't got this one, but I know it is quite popular. I think Geared Up Garage is going to go. That's been around a while, and we could do with a different masculine one. These kind of stamp sets, I feel that they're like the one-off stamp sets. They sort of come for a season. Although I do like the idea of this one. I've got a feeling it's not going to stay. Campology. I love the trees, but I'm not sure. I'm going to put Game On. I'm going to put Game On question mark. I might take that off my list. So I'm going to try and get down to a list of 10. Sailing Home. Now that's tricky because it's another lighthouse, but for me, I like all the detail in this, so I'd hope that this might stay. Rooted in Nature. Oh, possibly might go. See, I think one of these are going to go as well. Whiskey Business. I'll put question mark on that one. Good Morning Magnolia. Now, is this still popular? Oh, really, Wendy March? Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure if Magnolia... Yeah, because this has been around a couple of years now, hasn't it? Put that there. Oh, Timeless Tropical. Seaside Notions. I think that's going. Sheila will be pleased to hear. They are releasing the retiring list in about 9 days' time. Yeah. Yeah. And they're letting us know about the colours on Thursday, so I want to do my predictions for Thursdays, for Thursday rather. I've got a feeling that might go as well. This, I think, is a one catalogue wonder. Not sure about that. Playful Pets. No, that might stay around. I think that might be a keeper. Oh, I don't know about this one. Not sure. I think Well Said might be on its way out. Seaside View. I think that's a one catalogue wonder as well. Seaside View. I'm going to put Well Said just in case. Did I bug your car? Oh, Basket of Blooms. Yeah, I'm not convinced about that one. Hippo Happiness. Now, I don't know if that's been as popular as I would think it would be. Basket Blooms. But I don't want to say which way. I'd like to see that stay, his love, but again, it might be just a one thing wonder. This is beautiful, so I hope this does stay, and it was new this year, so I'm hoping that this one will view. Samantha wants playful pets. Oh, does she? Would she need better? Well, she'll see the new catalogue, so she'll be able to decide whether she wants it or not, or when to order it. Amanda. Hippo will stay for the dies. Yes, because it's got those lovely label dies, hasn't it? I think this is a one catalogue wonder. That might be a one catalogue wonder. I hope that stays, because that's very pretty, and we haven't really got anything else like it, unless they're bringing in something else. Tags will go. Yeah. Hi, Vicky. Zoo globe. Yeah, I can see that going. Put that down. I can't see that hanging around for too long. Although it is cute. Ah, my meadow. Oh. Much as I love it, I'm not sure if it's going to stay. Now, this one, I think this is going to go. Again, even though I really like it, I think they're probably going to move it on. Oh gosh, I'm so torn between all these ones. I love my meadow, snowfront and waterfront, but I think waterfront is definitely going. That's definitely going to go. Still seems, and then I think if they get rid of that, because that's got the globe in it as well as that one. Zoo globe and still scenes. Yes, that'll go. Perfectly plaid. Yes, I think that'll go. Really? Is that what you think, Wendy? That they'll both go, the meadow and the snowfront? Yeah, yeah, you could be right. I hope they replace it with something else, though. You know, that's sort of scene building like that. Now, much as I love this leaf, this tree thing, I think I've got a feeling this is going to go. This has been around for a while. But we could do with another decent tree set. Yeah, Itty Bitty Christmas will go. That'll go. That'll go. I think. Tags will definitely go. I'm going to make that prediction. Right, this one, oh, now this is a tricky one. This was new in this catalogue, but this was last year's pre-release. So just like we've got the butterflies coming out early this year, this was one that came out early last year. And I've never bought it. I've got customers who absolutely love the filigree dies, and they've bought those. I've never kind of fallen in love with it. So I wonder, it's the sort of set that I think they may keep the dies, but they might lose everything else, because the dies can be used with other things. Yeah. Don't understand perfectly plaid. We had one almost like it with dies not so long ago. Yeah, Diana. Well, I suppose at Christmas time you always need sort of some sort of Christmassy tree thing, and also at Valentine's you always need hearts. Like every year they seem to come out with a new heart one, but I guess there's always new people coming to Stampin' Up. So Forever Blossoms. Oh, I'm not sure. I think that'll go, because I think the new heart one might stay. Meant to be. This will go, even though I like it and I've never got around to look. I've still got it tagged because this was my maybe to buy. Never bought it, but I'm not sure it has been as popular. That I think is going to go. That's been around a while. Path of Petals. You like the cherry blossom one? Yeah, it is beautiful. I've received cards with that on, and it is stunning. Ah, now I think Healing Hugs is going to go this year. I bought it last year. I remember thinking, is it going to come? Is it going to stay? Is it staying or is it going? But I have enjoyed using it. I've got a feeling Dandelion Wish is going to go because we've got, because we've got the new one. Dandelion Wishes. They'll keep the new one, I think. Linda keeps talking to me. But wasn't it the first distinctive set? Oh, it could have been. Yes, that's ringing a bell. Yeah. I mean, it is a beautiful rose. Round of applause. No, they'll probably come out with a new one like that. I do hope this stays, but because the sentiments are fabulous and also the dies are really lovely. So I do hope that stays. That, no, I don't think that's going to stay. Right, a little lace. This has been around quite a while, so I predict that that goes. Heart to heart. And now we've got the new butterfly set. I think Beauty Abounds is going to go as well. Okay, can I just make a disclaimer? This is purely my opinion. I have got no idea about what is in the new catalogue and, you know, what stamps are, you know, going to be featured or not featured or whatever. This is purely my guess and prediction based on my 10 years of Stampin' Up! Experience and just a bit of fun, to be honest. And also a reminder for those of you who perhaps like some of these stamp sets that with the free shipping tomorrow, it might be worth just kind of ordering these in. Butterfly Gala, I think that's going to go. I am going to write that one down. I think that one's going to go because, hands up, who has got this one? I'd love to know. I would have used it for this leaf, and I quite like that bit of splodging, and I quite like the pear. But, yeah, I haven't seen many people use this one. Hi, Angharad. Yeah, Glenn, I think it's Butterfly Gala's gonna go. You kind of like it. Yeah, there's aspects of this one that I like. I'd like to see Phoebe use this pear. She did some fabulous things with the fruity set over the weekend. I think this will probably go. But I do love the font of this. And that's probably going to go again because this has been around about a year and a half now. I think they'll probably keep that one. They plan like 2 years in advance, Wendy. So this new catalogue would have been designed pre-COVID. Yeah. Peony Garden, I think that will stay. Oh, now will this stay? I think this is the second year it's been in now. It is cute. Oh, Positive Thoughts. I've got a funny feeling about this. I think this might go. Birds will say, says Janine. I don't know whether to stick my neck out and say that one's going to go. Oh, I hope Comfort, I hope stays. I really do. That will go. Country Home. That's been around quite a while now. Country Home. I'm going to definitely write that down. Harvest Hellos. That'll go. Oh, I really do hope this stays. And it's not a guarantee, just because it's $1 million stamp set, it's not a guarantee that it'll stay to the next catalogue. I thought it was. Initially, when they first started coming out with $1 million sets, I thought, oh yeah, it'll, you know, they'll stick around for a bit. But it's not always the case. But I do like that one. This, I think, is a one catalogue wonder, personally. Again, I know it's Connie Stewart's, but it's too niche, I think. But I'm not going to write it down. I think all these will go. Yeah, I think they want to keep sort of these sort of designs, you know, moving forward, you know, different animals, different things. So I'm going to stick my neck out and put Special Someone down for that one. That's going to go. Which one was on sale already, Diana? Again, I'm not sure if this is a one catalogue wonder, but it is still quite popular, and there is a punch to go with it. So they'll probably keep the stamp set and punch, but remember, all the papers tend to retire. Very rarely do they carry papers over. The only time that I've known them carry papers over is when they're quite neutral. So the other year they carried over a wood design. Oh, a grandkid. I'm not sure about that one, because we've got that new grandparent thing in the mini catalogue. Yeah, the only time they carried over was like a wood design. So I'm wondering if they might carry over Textured Essentials this year. So Dino Days has been around for quite a while now, so I think that's going to go. Oh, Wildly Happy. This is still popular. I think this is a one catalogue wonder. Moving along. Vicky hasn't used it. Okay. All the papers of this will go, but I've got a feeling that they might keep the letters. I hope they do, because they are great to use. And I've only just got it. Pattern Play is great to play with as well. I hope that stays. I've only just got that one as well. Family Party. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Did I pass it already? Family Party. Did I just miss it? I think I must have missed it. Way to Go. I think that's a one catalogue wonder, and the zebras. And that one as well, actually. Oh, sorry, I haven't got to it. I hope it stays, because it's a really great generic stamp set. Yeah, it's a really good one. So I hope it stays, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does go. Again, this one I think is a one catalogue wonder, Senior Years. Because it's like a Marmite stamp set. You know, people either love it or hate it. And if they love it, they would have already bought it. Yeah. Where some stamp sets are kind of grow on you. And it's time for people to kind of recognise how useful they are. I do hope this stays, because it's so useful and so beautiful. And it can be teamed with lots of other things. So unless everyone's bought it already and they don't think they can get any more sales out of it, but not sure which one it came from, but it has the large numbers. That was Family Party has the large number stamps there. Yeah. This one I think is a one catalogue wonder. I don't think this one is staying. So who was it that was saying Janice has got this one, hadn't you? But you've not played with it. Sunshine. That, I don't know what, from year to year this is in the catalogue, and I don't know why. I don't like it, but band together. I think that's going. By the Dock, I think that's probably going to go. Now, I'd be interested to see if this stays, because my husband was flicking through this the other day and he said, I like that one. He's a bit soppy, he is. So he likes that hand, that. So if I tell you what, I'm going to make a promise that if it stays in the new catalogue, I'm going to buy that one. So, well, you have the ferns, but you need the dies. Oh yes, the dies are lovely. I never got Forever Fern for same reason, and I usually love that kind of thing. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully if it stays, Paula, do get it, because it is fabulous. Why the light and the dark shading on... Oh, do you mean the blue? This is to show that it's got a die. So any of the images, if it's got a bluey grey shading around it, it means there's a die to cut that out. And if it's, you see here on the leaves, so it means that there's a die that will cut this out. Really, Michelle hates it as well. Well, there we go. See, I keep such good company. Michelle last. I love Michelle. She is such, she's not my upline, but she is a very, very sweet and kind lady. Love her. Very Versailles. Oh, goodness me. I'm so torn because I don't want this to go, but I have got a feeling it is going to go. It should stay. Yes, spoiler. It should. But, oh, Linda didn't know that. Okay, Linda. Yeah. Oh, I feel like flipping, what's her name? Vicar Dibley, with she's got all those curly whirlies. It's like, oh. Shall I call it? Do you think it's going to go? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, no, I probably will never get rid of it. Same with Beautiful Friendship. But you see, this whole page, I'm thinking, have they had enough now? Are they thinking we've got enough watercolour stuff? We've got perennial perennial petals, you know, we've got that new one. We don't need this. When do you think it will stay? Some people saying it will go. Will you stay or will you go now? Oh my goodness, I am so torn. I am so torn. I cannot call it. I cannot call it, but I have got a horrible feeling it's going to go. You think Beautiful is staying. Okay. Oh, Bloom and Grow. Esther's got this one. I've had a little play with it. I think this is going to go. Because I think they may come out with new stuff. Now, this is interesting. Esther's got the stamp set of this, and I did have a play with it, and I've never loved the stamp set as much as the punch. So I do hope that if they get rid of the stamp set, they will keep the punch, because it's got some great little flower ones. So no, Angharad, no, because they have, and they plan like 2 years in advance, because obviously if they design something, they've then got to get it manufactured. So although some people kind of complain and go, oh, sometimes Stampin' Up are so off trend, or they're not quite up to date with trend, well, that's because they have to work so far in advance. They have to get stuff made so that they can then make the samples, to then make the catalogue, and then for it to go then into production. So they're having to work so in advance. They also are looking at predictions in terms of, you know, art, fashion, design, into, you know, they're looking at everything. So they see ahead into, virtually sort of see ahead into the future in a sense, you know, in terms of design. So I think this will go. I've got a feeling this is going to go. Inspiring Iris, I think, is going to go. I'm more convinced about that than that, actually. Inspiring Iris, I'm going to put that down. Woven Heirlooms, I think that's going to go as well. That's been around a while now. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong on these. Yeah. Birds and Branches. Now, I think this is such a cute set, and I have more recently bought this, and I do need to play with it a bit more. So I do hope it stays. This, I'll be very surprised if they get rid of it. It's such a kind of on-trend thing. And it was on trend 2 years ago. So I am hoping that they'll keep that one. In Good Taste, yeah, I've got a feeling they'll probably keep the stamp set for this, and I have got a very sneaky suspicion they may keep the papers, because they did this with a previous set that was like a generic wood sort of collection. And I must admit, I think I've gone through nearly a whole pack of that paper, and it's a double pack of paper. So yeah, I think this will stay. Tasteful Touches. Sorry, yeah, it's the In Good Taste Suite, isn't it? Yeah, I've got a feeling this will stay. The daisy punch that goes with Floral Essence might help that one to stay. Yeah, you mean the triple flower? The triple flower, yes. Yeah. Swirly Frames. I've got a feeling this is going to go. I mean, it came back last year to my surprise, which I was really pleased about, but I've got a feeling it might go. So I'm going to write that down. Swirly Frames. I'm going to have to make my list a bit shorter, but actually I think I might predict 20 and I'll let you guys predict 10. Hi, Ali. Oh, now this one's tricky. It is beautiful. I'm not sure if this is just a one catalogue wonder, that one. I'm not going to call that one because it's so pretty. We should have a Roman thumbs up and a thumbs down. Friend Like You, I think that's going to go. We finally got to the page. Oh, this is going to go. I think it's, I'm going to call that one. I think Waterfront is going to go. We're just trying to predict what's going. You just shut it a little bit. Yeah, it's got a wire in it, but just we've had it like that for days. Someone's talking to me. Oh, now Artistry Blooms. The Sheds will go. Yes. Fancy. Esther wants Fancy Phrases to stay. That's Fancy Phrases. Oh, that one, yeah. I think, again, this may be a one catalogue wonder. It was one of those things that when we first saw it, we were like, oh, isn't that fancy? Isn't that cool? But I haven't seen as many demoing with this as I thought. So, yeah. They better bring good dottage back. They better. Now this one, see, look, I've got a tag on this because this was one that I was considering getting. So it's one of those that I think if it does stay, I certainly will consider this one for the sentiments. And I have actually considered the dies because I really like this idea of being able to build up a sort of plaid pattern. So once I know if it's staying or going, it's something that I might consider buying as a bundle before it goes. So there is a bit of dottage in Forever Fern, but it's not as big, Wendy. Not as big. This one I think is a one catalogue wonder. That's a one catalogue wonder, and that's a one catalogue wonder. Sorry, I'm going to call that one. I think, yeah, that's not. This I think is going. This has been around a while now, so I think that one is going to go. I hope this stays. Either that or they need to come. Oh, it is when you're having to stamp a lot of space, Wendy. Again, I think that is a one catalogue wonder. I wish they'd kind of almost had that wood plank somewhere else, like created a new texture set with that wood plank in. Because I have considered buying this just for the wood planks. But I've not got round to it. It seems right now people don't want to colour in so much. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think it depends who you're watching, Diana. Yeah, I mean, people really love the whole Copic marker thing, and I think us having our own Stampin' Blends has kind of helped that a bit. Introduce people to that. So. Okay, now this is one of my favourite pages. I love looking at what background things they've got. So Stack Sewn was new this year. Birch has been around for a little while, so I've got a feeling that will go. Not convinced about the camouflage. I never have been. And I kind of thought, what's the point of dry brush when I can do that myself with an ink pad? That's just my personal opinion. But would you not use Hello Handsome in that set? Yeah, maybe about once, Esther. Oh, this is a hard one. You see, I love All Wired Up, so I do hope that stays. And I do love Buffalo Check, but I've got a feeling that a lot of these will go. So if I'm going to call it, I think the only one that's going to stay is Stack Stone. You hate camo. This, I think, is going to go. Make a difference. So I'm going to call that one. Make a difference. Although I love the idea of being able to create your own words, I wonder if it is a little bit too fiddly because the pieces are so small. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, and we've got to the end. All right, so that's the end of the stamps. So let me just have a quick think then about colours in terms of what I think we need. So the colours that are going are Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Sprite and Purple Posy. So they are going to be going. So let's just imagine then we've got all these colours and what do we not have currently? in the scheme. So I would love to see perhaps, I'd definitely like to see another pink. I don't feel that we have a real kind of like girly, like bubblegum pink. So I'd really personally like to see that. I thought it was a real shame they couldn't get the purple posy ink to work, but I think it's probably too soon for them to have then designed another purple to come into the range that's light. So I don't think they'll do that. Terracotta tile was kind of quite close to Calypso Coral. Yes, I do agree we could do with a nice bright yellow. And Harad, there's one in the mini in here, the Stampin' Up one, and I would say this is probably a better value stamp set because you've got a couple of copyright ones in here. Sorry, I can't quite find it at the moment. I'll try and find it for you. Handmade for You on page 56. That I think is a better value stamp set. It's £16, and you've got a copyright Stampin' Up there, which you can actually, I've actually cut that off. Then you've also got that one there, so you get 2 of those in that set. So I would go for this one. Yeah, Dana. Yes, the copyright stamp set. Yes, I was a little bit upset with Stampin' Up when they just had, there was one year where it was only that one was available, and I thought that's a bit cheeky asking people to buy that massive stamp set just for that one set, especially when they're trying to say, look, you've got a copyright Stampin' Up on there. Okay, so for those of you who've already seen a paper pumpkin, you may have had a little bit of an insight into what's coming. Okay, blues, let's have a think. Could they come out with a slightly different blue? Yeah, perhaps a bluey purple, a more bluey purple than Gorgeous Grape, possibly. That would be nice. A brighter yellow. So what am I predicting? Hold on. A bubblegum pink. A brighter yellow than So Saffron, a turquoise, okay, yeah, so another a turquoise blue and a purpley blue. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Purpley blue. Now I for a few years have said I would love to see, and I don't know if they'll do it, purpley blue, a grey blue, like a blue grey. So you know how mint macaron is sort of towards that almost French grey, sort of duck egg bluey colour, but I feel that we could do with a really nice sort of duck egg blue. And I know Seaside Spray was going in that direction, but I would like to see something maybe a bit more on the grey side of that, and maybe a darker shade, so as dark as basic grey, but more bluey. So I would like a pinky red. Yes, now Lovely Lipstick was in that kind of raspberry sort of tone, wasn't it? So yeah, it would be nice to see that. Are we due a colour revamp? I don't think so. It's how many years? It was 4 years ago, wasn't it? 4 years ago, didn't we have a colour revamp? So maybe next year, possibly. I've got no idea, so I'm not, this is me just saying. Oh gosh, I love Lemon Lime Twist. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sort of like the old Dapper Denim. Yes, but I would more on the grey. So really when you look at it, you see grey, but it's like a bluey grey. So like a mixture between basic grey and Night of Navy. or a more bright violet colour, not purple, but a reddy purple. So more reddy than rich razzleberry. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was just 2 years ago, Wendy. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, it wasn't too long ago then we did the colour revamp. So when we talk about a colour revamp, for those of you who don't know, Stampin' Up have got 4 colour families. So we've got brights, neutrals, regals and subtles. And at the last colour revamp, they moved black and very vanilla and whisper white out of the neutrals and just put that in the basics, so that it left more space to put different either shades or colours in. And they also moved some stuff around. So for example, Real Red used to be in the brights, but they felt that it wasn't bright enough, so they shifted it out. So it could be that in the next colour revamp, for example, they might say, okay, Daffodil Delight isn't really a bright, we want something more like Pineapple Punch in there, you know, something a bit brighter. Or Lemon Lime Twist, which was like a really beautiful, like strong greeny colour. So the last colour revamp, they brought back Mossy Meadow, which had been out a few years ago, which we were really pleased about. Flirty Flamingo returned as well, and Blackberry Bliss, which was another quite popular colour, and Mint Macaron. Soft Sea Foam was new, wasn't it? Yeah, so Mint Macaron came back. Now I remember years and years ago when Pool Party and Poppy Parade came back. That was, yeah, really long time ago, about 9 years ago. I don't know why, but colour revamps drive me nuts. Oh, they do for a little bit to me, but I love colour, so I'm quite happy to have a few more different colours. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and some people love them because it means that Stampin' Up demonstrators sell off old stuff. So it's a good time to get a bit of a bargain. But get the re-inkers. Yeah. Right, let's move on then. Let's have a look what will go in terms of accessories. I really do hope they come out with some new masks. I think the masks will go, but I really, really hope that they come out with something new, because I don't mind using the one, like the ones from the gold. Oh, that's another thing that I want to stay, the gold laser cut stuff. I love that. But I think they're missing a trick. I really do, not giving us more stencils. I've got a funny feeling that these brayers might go. Just got a feeling, but, or maybe the sponges. I think now we have the brushes, Stampin', these blender brushes, I've got a feeling some of these might go. Yeah. Oh, well, just buy them a bit at a time, Wendy, as you need them, because it might be you just don't like, or you don't like all the colours, so I wouldn't buy colours that you don't want. Right, so generally, as I said before, designer series paper, it changes every year. So I've had loads of people say, oh, I hope they keep such and such, and I hope they keep such and such. As a rule, they do not. Okay, as a rule, they do not. But if I'm wrong, we're going to find out in the next week or so. Hope they bring back more scrapbooking. Yes. Yeah. Okay. The trimmer, I hope they keep. Now, what I'd like to see is them bring in a score blade. Now, apparently, a couple of people said to me over the weekend that if you break your score blade, which I didn't realise this, so I may still call them, you can call Stampin' Up, and I don't know if it has to be within the warranty, and say that you've broken a piece and they will replace it. But as I said, I'm not sure if those people who did that were inside the warranty. But apparently if you do it, I know for sure that if something, unusual happens with a piece of kit from Stampin' Up, they are very good. And we'll try and help you out as much as they can. But personally, I would like to see them sell the score blades, because they're the sort of thing that does sort of pop out, and you know, they get lost from time to time, and that's not really Stampin' Up's fault. That's your, you know, my fault. We need the mini trimmer. Yes, yes, absolutely, Tina. And who said that? Glenna. You'd like to see a nest of square punches. Oh, Denise, yes. Now, they used to do those, but I'm not sure if they will. Yeah, so this is the gold laser cut paper, and I really do hope that that carries over, because these can be used on all sorts of things. Ooh, velveteen paper. I can't see that staying. Hope the foil sheets stay. Rainbow glimmer. Might stay. I think these will probably change up. Generally, the memories and more packs get changed each year as well, so I rarely see them following on. You would like to see a bigger trimmer that will take half a sheet of A4. Ours does take half a sheet of A4, Wendy. Don't quite understand what you mean there, lovely. Because ours does. That's up to 15 centimetres there. Yeah, you have to explain what you mean by that, because I don't quite understand. Gems I can generally not predict, apart from the basic pearls and basic rhinestones have been around since I started. They've reconfigured them, but generally they always keep those basic ones. Yeah, so I'm not even going to start to predict that. I can pretty much predict that the scissors are going to stay. Yep. Oh, now ribbons is another hard one. Sometimes they'll come out with the new in colours, and then they'll bring out something different next year, but in those in colours. I'd like to see the markers come back as singles. Yeah, I don't think it was financially viable for them to do that, Tara. Yeah, can you inspire us with the gold laser? Yes, I can. I have used it quite a bit in previous videos. So if you go to my using stamped one sheet wonders, I tend to use them on those. I can't see much changing about the adhesives. Oh, right. I had an email recently from somebody asking me how to make their old red rubber and purple rubber cling stamps sticky again. And this is how you do it. There's a product called Cling Adhesive, and you can buy that, and it comes away in little strips. You see that? And you can use that to put onto your old cling stamps that didn't have the sort of the stickier stuff that they've got on it now. Okay, so that's what you can buy. Hopefully they'll keep that. I wish they'd bring back those gems that were kind of like the centre of a flower, sort of grainy. Oh, what I call the jelly tots ones, Lorraine. Yeah. What did Wendy explain what she meant? Oh, like a guillotine. Ah, got you. Yeah, the big guillotine. Yeah. Yes, make sure you stick it the right side. So generally when you get a new stamp set, let me just explain. I can do it on this one because I've not actually done this one yet. The side of the sheet that has the split in it, that is the side that you stick to the stamp set, because that is the stickiest side. Okay, you cannot get it off the block. Oh dear, Claire. Yeah, so how do you know that, Claire? So that is the side that normally you would take that off, and then pop your stamp onto there. However, I have found it personally a bit easier to remove the whole lot. So you do have to make sure you kind of know what you're doing. remove the whole lot and attach that to a block, and then hover my block over the stamp set and go down, just sort of go down slowly on it and to pick it up. So people find their own way of doing it, really. So yeah, guillotine style cutters sound medieval if you don't know what they are. Yeah, you get your fingers like that and you just go. Yes, Lorraine, yeah, with the crystals and the pearls, you can make them any colour you want. The blocks will be staying. Yep, those will stay. I can't see much of these changing. Although the stamp cases, they've discontinued those, and I wonder if they will bring them back. I wonder. Stamparatus, that will stay. Yes, so yeah, you're right. Our circles have dwindled loads recently. I don't know if it's just supply and demand. And also trying to get people to buy more dies. I don't know, but I was a bit disappointed that we've only got 3 now of the larger ones. Let's see what else. I think the balloon's gonna go. Balloons are definitely gonna go because that's been around a while. The tree probably will go. Some of these labels, I couldn't tell you what, but I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 labels at the moment. And we've got where's that rectangle scallop thing here? You know, that is a lot of labels. So I've got a feeling that some of those are going to go. I hope not that one, because I like that one. That's a fairly new one to me. But there we go. Not the tree. Linda likes the tree. Do you think triple banner will go? Oh, triple banner. I don't know. And you see, I thought scallop tag topper would go last year, but people have stuck with that one. I mean, I use it still loads, and I've never really bought anything else because I think that's just great. The balloons are useful. Ooh, now Subu, what do you use the balloons for then? That's not one that I've kind of ever entertained so much. They have to keep the sprig. Yes, if they don't keep the sprig, they need to come out with a new leaf, because we are still missing the other one, you know, the triple leaf. Oh, now the cats and dogs. Cats and dogs and cats and dogs and cats and dogs. Will that stay or will it go? Oh, I can't call that one. If they get rid of perennial flower, they need to come out with another flower. I'd like to think they'll keep the small flower because that's not been around too long, and I think it's always useful to... Oh, sorry, it's not on the camera. It is useful to have a small bloom. I love Field of Flowers, so if they get rid of this, again, I hope they'll come out with something. Wendy thinks the cats and dogs will go. Tulip Builder, I'm happy for that to go, apart from, you know, it does look like an octopus when it's turned the other way around. Lovely Labels Picker Punch. Now, I was surprised that they had this come out and then 6 months later they came out with another one. Let me just look at the difference of this. Oh, is it the same? No, it's not. That's Lovely Labels Picker Punch, and this is Treasure Tags Picker Punch. I was having a moment then thinking, if I always thought that they were different, but actually they're the same. Now, it's funny, isn't it? I've just bought this stamp set, but I didn't buy the treasured medallion tags. Yeah, I was surprised that they came out with 2 that were so similar in a short space of time. But so I think 1 will go. Yeah. 1 will go. And yeah, maybe one of these will go as well. Yep. Wendy's only got this one. Well, it better stay then, isn't it, Wendy? Wendy's getting excited for the new catalogue. This will be your first new catalogue as a demo, isn't it, Wendy? Right, I'm just having a look at what's going to stay from the mini. I think the double oval punch will stay, and I think the dragonflies will stay. I'm not sure. I think the kiss is probably a one catalogue wonder, but I'm prepared to be corrected. Strawberry builder. Yeah, that might stay. I keep wanting to get the vases punch. Oh, is that still in here? Oh, it is. What would you use it for? Okay, so whenever you think about buying anything, my tip is think of at least 3 ways in which you'll use it. Don't just get it because you saw someone else do it, but think of 3 ways. If you can, 5. Think of 5 different projects that you're going to do. Do you like this tag punches? I've got that one. Excuse me. And I love it. That's a tag topper. Ah, the fancy tag. That was new this year, wasn't it? But again, I didn't... Did I buy that one? Hold on, I'm just going to check. I can't remember. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I did. I did get that one. Yeah, because that's the only one that I've been tempted by apart from the other one. So maybe they'll keep this one and get rid of the other one. Yeah. Use the smaller flower punches too, maybe, with them. Yeah. Yes, I keep one catalogue from every year. Yeah. Right, yes, this is new. So I think these are staying. I don't know if they've come out with something to replace the magnetic cutting plate. If they have, I don't think it will be in this catalogue, the coming catalogue, because it won't have. They won't have redesigned it in time. Yeah, the leaves will stay, I think. So someone said they would like bigger circles and bigger squares. So we do have those. I think that will stay. Usually these are really handy. These will probably stay. But ones attached to stamp sets that are going will probably kind of go. Stitch stars I think will go because that was part of a stamp set that we don't carry anymore. So it could be that they come out with a new star one. Sweet silhouettes. Yeah, I don't think that will stay because it's got a new stamp set. Now stitch shapes, I know that's been around for a while, but it's so jolly useful that I think it will. Vicky says strawberry punch is staying. Is that because you really want it to stay, Vicky? You want it to stay? Or have you seen it in a paper pumpkin-y thing or something? Oh, now this is always tricky. These. I don't think I can make a prediction about the embossing folders. Usually the host sets go. So for anybody who still wants one of these, please let me know if you're my customer, because oh, SU said it was going to stay. Yes, you're right. They did say it was going to stay. Thank you. Yeah, please let me know if you want these, because I can order them with a big order at the end of the month. Right, mini catalogue. Esther's going. That's fine. So only stick around if you really want to. I hope they keep this kit because I've got it and I've not had a chance to play with it yet. This I think will go. I've got a feeling they might keep one of these. I've actually just bought the dies, these really pretty dies here, because I thought they were lovely. That might stay. That might replace a couple of the flowers that might be going. That will probably go. Oh, now does that mean the Curvy Keepsake's going to go? I wonder. What do you think, guys? Do you think Curvy Keepsake's going to go? Okay, Kangaroo and Company. I hope they keep this because we do need, you know, perhaps a slightly different animal if we're going to get rid of some of the other ones. Yeah. They have announced Strawberry Punch Estate. Okay, I stand corrected about that one. Hydrangea Hill, I hope that stays because I think there are a few people warming up to this one. So, no, this catalogue is good until... Oh, yes, sorry, no, this does carry to June. You're right, Sheila. So this catalogue is good to 30th of June, whereas this catalogue is good till the beginning of May. So, yeah. So this one ends a month earlier than this one. The roos have got to stay. These are probably won't stay. These are kind of, again, what I call one catalogue wonders. Not sure about this. This will be interesting to see if it does stay, because I think they are fairly popular. So, night read. Doing my order tomorrow after work. Oh, lovely, Sue. Yes, I've got a feeling the dragonflies will stay. Although I'm not sure about that. Now what's... Oh, it's that dye that goes with that. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people use this recently, so I do hope that stays. I think that they may stay. This will almost replace the Poppy Parade. You know, not Poppy Parade, the Poppies one. I've got a feeling the Poppies might go then. That I think is useful, so I hope it stays. This I'm not sure about, because again, sometimes they just come out with a few floral things that just don't stay. It'd be nice if it did, but I'm not sure. This I have got a good feeling about, because it's kind of generic-y. This, I'll be surprised if it stays. Every year they come out with a really beautiful floral, and the big one doesn't usually stay. Free postage from now. So anybody who's watching in Europe or in the UK, the free postage has started now, and it ends tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I believe. It might be just before, about 10 to 11. So get your order in before 10 o'clock at night. So free postage now, guys. Over orders over 30. Yeah, so in Australia it's orders over $45. In the UK it's orders over £35. So I will figure out what that is in euros in a second. That's something like 40, I don't know, 46 euros or something, I think. I'm trying to find something that's 30, right, that's £34, so that's 45 euros. So yeah, I think 46 euros. Martina might be able to tell me. This one, I do like it, but again, I've got a feeling this is a one catalogue wonder. Artful Gallery, I think will stay, because it to me it's got loads of mileage. The fact that they designed a whole suite around it, I think that one will stay. Oh, now I do hope they'll keep many messages, but I couldn't say for sure. This may be a one catalogue wonder, but I really do like it. I like Tranquil Thoughts. Yeah. And I will be playing with that a little bit more. Circle Celebration. I'm wondering if that's going to kind of replace some of the other sort of textury type things. It is fun. Simply Succulents. It might do. I think particularly because it's got this massive kind of beautiful dye in it. This is huge. I think I've got a cutout of it somewhere. Martina sent it to me. Yeah, it's here. So I'm just knocking stuff off my... So that's how big it is. Oh, rotate device. It's not happy with me. Yeah, so look, it's massive. Oh, it is staying, the Succulents. Oh, thanks, Paula. Yes, so they have told us some things that are staying. Sound and See. I hope this stays. I think they've put so much effort into designing this suite. It'll be a real shame if this goes, because it's got this beautiful embossing folder, and I wouldn't mind having a play with this. Yeah. Not sure about the flamingos, but they seem to come out with a flamingo set every year. So the strawberries are staying apparently, but if you want to buy it as a bundle, get that before it goes. How do they do that top right card? The die. What with the seashells, Paula? Night, Christine. Succulents, not so saying, just guessing. Ah, right, okay. Now, I got a funny feeling about this one. I'm not sure if it's going to stay. Much as I love all the stitched framelets, dies. I hope it does. I've got plans for this. I'm still not finished with that. Shark Frenzy. Not sure. Crocodile one. Not sure. Ice cream. No, I think that's just for this catalogue. This one. Hey Girlfriend. What do you guys think of this one? It is kind of cute and sassy, isn't it? But I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, okay, Wendy. Okay, yeah. This is cute, but again, I can't see that staying. Oh, now the chickens. Now they were popular, but I don't know if they've kind of just pushed that as a kind of, you know, get it now while it lasts type thing. I don't know. That is cute, but I've got a feeling it won't stay. It's one of those sort of things. Hi, Nydia. Oh, I hope Snail Mail stays. That is super cute. Snailed it, rather. What, Sheila, you've got to tell us what you're saying yuck to. I hope this stays, because this has got the copyright Stampin' Up thing on it. I hope this stays too, but again, I'm really not sure. No chickens. Now this is pretty, and I'd love to see more designs with this. Would love to see more designs with this window thing. I think it's very cute. I've got a feeling this might stay. Oh, Sheila and the chickens. You don't like the chickens, Sheila? No, that'll go. Oh, now, is that going to stay? Now we've got that. It is very different. And you know, like, you know, you can have lots of different types of flowers. You know, you can have lots of different types of butterflies. So I think maybe they'll keep this and get rid of the punch and the gala, butterfly gala. They were awful looking chickens. Well, they've proved very popular with some people. Vine Design. I couldn't call that. I could not call that one. That one, they may keep that one because I think that's quite good value for money. But not sure. That, oh, I think that might go. I hope this stays because I haven't really played with this, but I think the oval punches will stay. You asked, says Sheila. I did, Sheila. Not sure about this suite at all, whether it'll stay, because we've had ones like this in the past and they don't tend to stay. So again, this sort of thing doesn't tend to stay either, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this is not one that I would recommend. Well, not recommend. Sorry, one that I would think would stay. This, I have been tempted because I love that balloon, but I keep looking at these other two and I'm just not sure that I would do anything with those. Quite like the, yeah, actually, no, I quite like that one. Just that one I don't like. Just, to me, it's just a weird shape. Yeah, I just as a shape, I think I have gut reactions to certain things, and yeah, this I think is lovely, really lovely. It's not the sort of stamp set I would kind of go for, but it is very sweet. Now it could be that we keep this doggy one and we get rid of the other doggy. So, and have you noticed that these stitch dies? Sorry, I'll get this to focus a bit. These dies cut out the rectangle, but it has this beautiful stitching. So the leaves carried over from the autumn catalogue, and they are lovely. Not sure if they'll make it into the new one. And also that lovely evergreen 3D embossing folder, that carried over too. But again, I'm not sure if it'll stay. So. Right, I'm going to stop there. Oh my goodness, I've been on for an hour just talking about stamp sets. That's really quite unusual for me. If you didn't catch the earlier video, I'm so sorry that it was so glitchy. I have been having issues with my internet recently. But I had a first play with the butterflies, and look, I've put shimmer on them. I was sat here, I had a Zoom meeting earlier, and because I was sat at my desk, I could not resist a fiddle. So I was in my Zoom meeting going, colouring in these butterflies. So they've all been winked. Look. Oh, winky, winky. Look. Isn't that lush? Lush, lush, lush. So the papers I stamped on Saturday. You can watch that video if you missed that. And then the butterflies I stamped earlier on. So, right. So please remember, if you order now, the butterflies are ready to order as well. They're a pre-order, sort of like a sneak peek of the annual catalogue. So these are coming out a bit earlier. Free shipping. You're saving yourself a £5 as soon as you place your order, which can't be sniffed at. So place an order of £35 and you get free shipping tomorrow only. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for all your engagement and chatting to me about this. I'd love to hear in the comments, if you watch this after tonight, what you think will be staying and going. I'm going to have a look at my list, and I'm going to try and whittle this down to 20. And I will put my list on Artful Stampin Space. Maybe if I put my list on Artful Stampin Space first, and then if people want to comment underneath it and put their list of 10, that's great. And if you're not on Facebook, you can email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, what you think are your predictions, your top 10 predictions of what's going. And then as soon as I know and I see the list or whatever, then I'm going to announce a winner for who got it spot on. So, and if there's a few of you, then there may be a few more prizes. It may be, I haven't decided the prize. It may just be a card, you know. Or it might be something else. I don't know. I haven't decided. So I got 2 of those butterfly papers. Those ones. Which butterfly papers? Which butterfly papers will be on back order, Glenna? Yes, happy shopping tomorrow, guys. And if you've never shopped with me before and you haven't got a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you normally buy from, please consider shopping with me. The links are in the description below. Please also go and grab the host code, and I'm going to, I have put that in my community announcement section in YouTube, and it's also at the top of my Artful Stampin' Facebook page, my current host code, so please do use those. The 6x6 butterfly papers, yes, are they only available for a limited time? Please someone just correct me if I'm wrong about that. Claire Brown asked a question. What stamp sets did I use again for the paper? It was In Bloom. I will answer Paula's question in a second as well. No, not Paula's question. Who's that question about the comments? Yes, Paula's question. In Bloom. So there we go. I just used that stamp set only for that paper. Okay. So if you look back on Saturday's video, it's there. Paula's question was, what did I say about the comments? So if you go to Artful Stampin Space, I will put my predictions there. I'll put my 20 predictions. And then if everyone wants to comment underneath that and put their 10 predictions, then I'll you know, once we know what's staying and what's going, I'll have to pick winners. Okay. Claire Brown says it's added to my list. Good, good, good. Esther will be pleased, Claire. So lovely to see you all. And please, if you've got any questions, please comment or email me or Facebook me, whatever. I'm quite happy to answer any questions that you may have. And also, if you're considering, you know, having a bit of a shopping spending spree in a month or so, then maybe consider signing up, because for £99 you get £130 product, and once that pre-order date starts, you can actually order from the new catalogue, so you can actually kind of get a hand on things before. So, you know, I can give you the list of what's available. When the new catalogue comes out, we can't order everything a month before. They give us a list of things that we can order. So there we go. It grows daily. Oh dear. There we go. The butterfly papers are not going to be in the new catalogue. No, they're not. They're not carrying over. So lots of love to you all. Take care for now. Bye. Oh, I forgot to say, we've got 800 members over on Artful Stampin Space. We hit 800 earlier today. So thank you everybody that's gone over there and has joined that community and is sharing and posting and commenting and encouraging each other on. It's just been fabulous, and I've just been so bowled over with how that community has grown. So yay, 800 members over there. So my next kind of big target is to get to 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please do share out this channel with your friends, invite them along to come and watch, and you know, let's spread the word of Artful Stampin. Take care for now. Bye.